Traders from around the world, what's going on? It's Ricky Cadden back again with another free real-life trading stock review from Real Life Trading Australia. It's Friday, guys. Let's dive in and take a look at what's happening at the broader markets. Now, the SPY, guys, we did get this double top, and it did come back down and break the neckline and roll back down. Now, I did send out a quick little bullish trade to our traders in our community for a quick bullish swing trade. However, if you take a look at the shorter term moving averages, as soon as we were getting into these call options, we got that price rejection on the 10 and the 20 EMA. And I did in fact send this out pre-market, so this was 3 p.m. in the afternoon, saying that we were triggered on the SPY calls yesterday. However, the price action and price rejection at the neckline of the double top and the 10 EMA seems stronger than I was hoping. Let's look to close this out one for a small quick win. So this one was a really nice short win, but all in all still profitable and very lucky because we could have possibly been stopped out on this particular trade the very next day. But well done to all the traders who did cash in on that one. Purely based on price action was happening with the E-minis. You can see here we did get an evening star reversal pattern, and we are slowly starting to bounce. Not overly bullish on this one, guys. Probably going to find some rejection around the 10 EMA once again and then look to go lower. Also, longer term moving averages, we have, I mean, look at this gorgeous double top and retest of that neckline. Absolutely stunning and fantastic evening star reversal pattern. I do expect us to continue lower on the S&P 500. Now, here's ticker symbol UPST. On our trading floor, I did mention on this gap, after earnings, they did have a very nice gap up. Sensational gap. Shorter term moving averages, they were gapping above the 50 EMA. I did mention to all my traders, if you are looking at going bullish, this is one that you will want to watch. There will be a lot of people looking to trade this one bullish. Now, currently, obviously, because it was a retest gap, we did get another gap higher, except now slowly starting to retest. Possibly will come back down to around the 10 or 20 EMAs. If we start to hold the 50, guys, this is going to be a nice trade to be looking at, a longer term swing trade, because we have a pretty big gap back here at 300 that eventually will get filled. But very fantastic longer term support level on UPST, and we are currently in this one with shares as well. So well done to all those traders. Now here's Roblox. I did mention in my swing trading floor just previously, previous to this gap, that if we had this gap down, it'll be a gap and go, and that we will continue bearish. If you were looking for a swing trade, looking to go bearish, I'd be looking for a short somewhere below here with a stop above here. Great volume. If we start to break down, we have filled this little wick here. I would expect this one to continue lower, especially with a lot of selling pressure coming in on Roblox as well. So keep an eye out for a bearish continuation on Roblox. Speaking of bearish, now Roku, wow. They have traded 10% lower yesterday, and they just reported earnings. Check this out, after hours, gapping down again. Now down from 140 all the way down to 112. This stock has absolutely been getting crushed. Their revenue was increased, but their guidance has, however, been lowered. So I do expect this one to continue lower. Longer term moving averages, guys, we are below the longer term 200 simple moving average on a weekly chart. So this one is getting very, very beat up. Next support level is not until about $100, so we could really start to see this one continue bearish as well. I did actually say to all my traders back when Roku was at 340 that it was definitely going to be going back down to 300 and then possibly even 200 as well. But this one really is just getting beat up. A lot of traders getting into puts, protecting their assets, or at least making some money on the downside. Here's the Aussie 200. Now the Aussie 200, guys, we did get some price rejection of the 100-200 simple moving average. Great volume. I do expect us to at least consolidate and or go lower, have a little bit more of a retest here. Possibly come back down to that 7100 level. That would be fantastic. But all in all, guys, obviously buy low, sell high. This was definitely a selling location. If you're checking out the RSI too, we are slowly but surely trading higher. We could get a nice little pop. Bullish if we hold the 10 and the 20 EMA. So keep an eye out for that one as well. Here's COL's. Now COL's reporting earnings next week. This one will be interesting to watch. We have also had multiple tops happening here and breaking down. If we do gap up above the 50 EMA, it'll be a fairly nice bullish move, as there is not that much resistance in the way. We've got a little bit here at around 1740, but below that we have a lot more support, around 15.50 to $16. Here's Woodside Petroleum. Now, Woodside Petroleum's obviously been going higher due to crude oil, and they just have reported earnings as well. So I do expect this to come back down and retest around the $25 mark and create that nice little dip buying location. And here's crude oil itself. Crude oil did come back up to $92. Currently retesting. We did get a gap and go from this bullish candle. We did get a gap and go. Currently testing the 20 EMAs. If we do get a pullback down to the 50-day EMA, I expect this one to bounce as it is previous level of resistance. Once we start to break out above 95, I do expect a nice little push between above 100 to 107 and then back up to 110. Here's gold. Now, gold, guys, I have been mentioning in the trading floor that we will hit 1900. I've been mentioning this one back since it was around 1820, that this was getting ready to trade higher. We did come back up to this previous level of resistance, so I do expect this one to at least retest a little bit, possibly back down to 1860, and then from there, I just expect this one to continue bullish. If you take a look at the weekly chart, absolutely strong resistance level at 1900, and then above that, guys, I think we could really start to see gold skyrocket higher. Here's Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, obviously rejecting the shorter term moving averages on a weekly chart. On the daily chart, we've got this nice little double top. Nice little consolidation. We did get a break below the neckline, so possible retest and then break down on that one. And last but not least, guys, the Aussie dollar. I did mention this one was possibly going to break bullish. If we do get a nice little close today, I could expect this one to go up to 73 cents. All right, guys, I'll be back next week with another real life stock review. And until next time, love life, live life, and trade it. You guys rock. Bye.